team and a couple of recruits, so I do apologize for that because I don't like when other people do it. Disappointed. You know, I talked to my team at my pregame meal today about the Super Bowl. And I talked to them about when you come out and you get punched in the mouth early, you know, you got to be ready to play all the time, but we're trying to make a big deal about the first 4 or 5 possessions, both offensively and defensively. And so I made that point. I sat there and watched the team just kind of shrivel up with a couple of bad plays, and it changed, I think, the dynamics of the game. And, you know, we started out the game and, you know, I'm not blaming one guy or another guy, but, you know, we let Pittsburgh pop out and just knock a 3 down. I mean, I can't tell you how much it was on the scouting report. One of my smartest players, you know, just, and then same guy, you know, we missed a layup on the other end, turned the ball over. We think we missed 4 layups that were dead layups, and that one was the deadest of layups, and that all happened in the first 2 minutes. And I also talked to him about, you know, when you start having success, you think offense, and everybody wants to change instead of just doing their job. You know, we reverted back to turning the ball over. We played without 2 key people because we were in foul trouble in that first half. And, you know, those 2 key people, I don't know how many minutes they were out, but I know Adrian was out with, I think, 8 or 7 minutes left, and I think Trice was longer. And some of that is because you're not ready to move your feet, you're not prepared. You know, there's always tough losses in a season. This is the toughest so far because I was so disappointed in how we came out. But at the other side of it, I'm not upset about the loss because we got exactly what you deserve. They didn't turn the ball over, 5 turnovers. They made some circus shots, at least 4 of them. By Pat Wade, 2 in the first half, 2 in the second, one guy's right on him. It was too late then. He was already into his thing. And Pittsburgh, the same thing. When he hit that first one on the bench, we just said, are you kidding me? You know, after talking about it this much, it wasn't even a pick and pop. It was just a pop out and shoot. And so we got what we deserve, and the only guy that takes the blame for that is me. It's my job to get him ready to play, and we didn't look ready to play. And so for that, don't blame them, blame me. They get paid, or they don't get paid. I get paid to do a job. And, you know, they get a chance to do their job. And energy is the biggest thing that you need in these games. And there's been a lot of teams that aren't bringing it. And that's why there's been some bizarre games. And today was the Spartans that didn't bring it. And yet, let me say this: Nebraska, they were junkyard dogs. They reminded me of some of our old teams. They took it at us, they talked it, they walked it, they played it. I thought they were tough. I thought they played well defensively. I thought they made some incredible shots. I said at the beginning of the year, I think Tim's one of the great new coaches in this league, and he did a hell of a job. And to be honest with you guys, we'll go through whatever questions you have, but we got what we deserve. Question.
Tom, do you feel like your team maybe fallen in love with the 3-point shot? It looks like they passed up a lot of open 2s to kick it back out for 3s.
Well, we missed 4 layups, so I don't know. You know, Costello misses the first one. There's nobody with Nero. Denzel. Chile. I mean, no, might be. You know, I'll take a look at it on film. You know, we took 24, they took 30. They did a pretty good job on paint inside. They beat them up pretty good. And, you know, I don't know why we didn't run. My players are funny. You know, remember 2 years ago, players talking, well, we don't want to run. You know, he doesn't want us to run. You know, we didn't run today, and that I'm going to put that on them. We didn't run. We emphasized it. Didn't run. If you get down to the locker room, look at the keys to the game. They're probably still up there. I'll answer all the questions, but maybe.
Tom, 2-part. I know you said you take the blame, not an insult to injury, but 3:27 to go in the game. The crowd was the loudest it had been. You were only down 2 at that point, and you called the timeout. Could you talk about maybe, was there something?
Yeah. I had 4 left, and I had to talk to him about a couple of things. Number one, you know, it's been hard. You know, Adrian missed 1 day of practice this week. And you know, we just are playing with different guys. We're playing with Zell at the 4 there for a minute. I wanted to make sure we got what we wanted, 1. Number 2, I wanted to talk about if we needed to foul, we were going to foul intentionally because, you know, they didn't call any fouls on us in the second half. They wore their whistle out on us in the first half, so they didn't have any left in the second half. And so I think we only had 1 or 2 team fouls. And so that was the reason, but I don't regret doing it, but I don't mind being questioned about it either.